brother Venmo'd me $5,000 with the message, "Time to be the worst roommate ever." Grant sat across from me eating cereal like he hadn't just sent the most unhinged payment message I'd ever seen in my life. We'd been splitting this apartment for 8 months since I started grad school, and I had thought things were going well until now. "You gonna explain that?" I asked. Grant set down his spoon with concern I recognized from childhood. "Raquel, I've been thinking about your safety lately, and you're walking home from the library at midnight, and this neighborhood keeps getting worse," he said, leaning forward like some wise mentor. I waited for the punchline because Grant had never cared about my safety. "Mom and Dad are one phone call away from yanking you back to the suburbs if they think you're struggling," he continued. "What are you talking about?" "Start leaving dishes everywhere and blast music during my study hours and invite random people over," he said. "Within 3 weeks, Mom will insist you move home where you'll be safe and save money." I stared at him. "You want me to deliberately fail at being an adult? I want you to stop being too proud to accept that city life isn't for everyone," he replied with this patronizing smile. The $5,000 sat in my account like a ticking bomb. I'd already noticed his girlfriend's toothbrush in his bathroom and the apartment listings he'd bookmarked for 1 bedrooms and building on his laptop. He didn't care about my safety. He just wanted me the hell out of his apartment. I pretended to play along for 3 days to keep him satisfied. Monday, I left 2 dishes in the sink and watched Grant photograph them before calling Mom to report my decline. Tuesday, my study group came over and I recorded him telling Dad I was bringing strange men over when it was 3 women from economics class. Wednesday, I played music at normal volume and filmed him texting our parents that I was becoming inconsiderate and clearly overwhelmed. That evening, Mom called with concern in her voice. "Grant says you're struggling and maybe you'd thrive better at home," she said. "What exactly did Grant tell you?" "That you're falling apart and he's worried you'll drop out," she replied. I sent her the Venmo screenshot and the videos of him staging his concerned brother act. The silence lasted forever. "I need to call your father," she said in that deadly quiet voice from when she caught Grant selling my textbooks. 20 minutes later, Grant pounded on my door looking panicked. "Whatever you told Mom, take it back," he demanded. "Why would I do that?" I asked. "Because you always were the weak one who needed babying and couldn't handle reality, which is exactly why this favor would have helped you," he spat. There it was, his true face. "Say that again," I said, recording. "You've always been pathetic, Raquel, and too stupid to see everyone would be happier if you admitted you can't hack it here and went crying home to Mommy," he snarled. "Good to know," I said, saving the video. He called me 47 times over 2 days before sending another Venmo for $8,000 with "Tell them you lied about everything." I screenshot that and added it to my evidence folder with his text to his girlfriend about having the whole place by October and his search history for furniture for my bedroom. "You're destroying our relationship over an apartment," he texted desperately. "No," I replied. "You tried to manipulate me out of my home so your girlfriend could move in rent-free." Saturday morning, our parents arrived with Dad taking off work, which never happened. Grant tried intercepting them, but Mom walked past him like he was invisible. "Show me everything," she demanded, and I handed her my phone with all the evidence. Dad read through it, jaw clenching tighter with each swipe. "8,000 to make her lie," he said slowly, turning to Grant. "After calling her weak and pathetic, she's jealous I have a girlfriend," Grant said desperately. "The girlfriend you plan to move into Raquel's room?" Mom asked coldly, holding up his texts. Grant froze. "Pack your things," Dad told Grant in his discussion overtone. "You're moving home today." Grant's mouth fell open. "What about the apartment?" "Raquel keeps it and will cover all her expenses while she finishes her degree," Mom announced. "You can enjoy your childhood bedroom while you think about what kind of person tries to con his sister." "You can't be serious," Grant protested, but Dad was already getting boxes. "Dead serious," Mom replied. His ex-girlfriend texted me 2 weeks later thanking me for exposing what kind of person he really was before she wasted more time on him. Grant lasted 1 month at home before our parents made him get his own place with his own money because he needed to learn actual independence instead of manipulating others.